Today on Designing Spaces Special Holiday Edition, we're going to surprise the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center with some much-needed assistance just in time for the season, thanks to a special delivery from some holiday helpers at AT&T and FisherPrice. So let's get gifting. It's the holiday season in the city of Hobe Sound, Florida, population 12,000, and approximately 125 of the town's smallest citizens are hard at play at the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center. This not-for-profit school has been serving the town for over 50 years, and in that time, both its mascot, Duncan the dinosaur, and its mission statement have remained the same.
Hobe Sound Early Learning Center has been around for a lot of years, and its mission has always been to provide early childhood education to all children, no matter what, no matter if they could afford it or not. It's just been a place for children to get a good start in life.
In addition to daily play, the teachers always make time for singing, dancing, and exercising, which certainly builds up the children's appetite. Good thing the school's busy cafe provides meals for the children throughout the day.
The center provides 3 meals per day. A lot of children, we know, probably don't get that dinner at nighttime the night before. It's very important that they have these meals. We make sure that every child gets them. It does not matter what their background is. They do not have to pay for it. It's all included in their weekly tuition.
The Hobe Sound Early Learning Center is a private, nonprofit provider of quality early childhood education. The school, founded in 1962, is staffed and governed by a board of directors drawn from community members, parents, alumni, and volunteers.
The Hobe Sound Early Learning Center was recommended to us when our son was about 2 years old by a friend. We came here for a visit, met Mary and the staff, and it was clear that this was the right place for him.
I attended this school as a child. My twin sister and I and my siblings were longtime natives of Hobe Sound. My sister taught here, and now my 4-year-old son attends.
When I first started working here, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I had a 2-year-old son. And I knew that I wasn't able to offer him everything that he needed. So we both started here full-time on the same day. And now it's 11 years later. So he got a great start, and all of my children have at this very school.
I am a mother of a child who attends Hobe Sound Early Learning Center, as well as an alumni of Hobe Sound Early Learning Center. I went here when I was 2 years old, up until kindergarten.
The school means everything to me and to the community. It is the shining star of our Hobe Sound area, and everybody that is involved with the school or comes and visits the school walks away very impressed because of the love and the caring that is here.
I think the graduates of this learning center going across the street to the Hobe Sound Elementary School and then on to the high schools, then hopefully to colleges and universities, you bet I think they're going to change our country for the better.
We're back at the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center. It's holiday time here, and although there isn't any snow, there's plenty of sand, and that's just fine with these little learners. The school focuses on learning through play and helping each child develop both academically as well as emotionally by focusing on feelings and communication.
I know with my son, he's able to say, "Mommy, you know, that hurt my feelings," or "that wasn't nice," and that's amazing, as opposed to just hitting or running away or shutting down and not talking. He's able to verbalize what's going on in his little brain, and I think they nurture that here.
Children here learn to use their voice rather than maybe act out in frustration. They learn to speak to each other, but also adults, and they have words for emotions that maybe they wouldn't have this young if they weren't at a school where communication was so important.
The center that gives so much back to the community actually needs a little help when it comes to their own communication needs.
The money that comes into the center has to be used to pay our bills and for the immediate needs of the children. So possibly having a cell phone bill on top of all of that wasn't just something that we were really looking at the time.
The school has had to rely on outdated ways of staying in contact, like cordless phones and walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkies are not the best choice because they have bad reception, you get a lot of static, and when something important happens on the playground, speed is important when you're dealing with kids.
We need to be able to communicate on the playground with the office if there's an emergency. Right now we're using the cordless phone from the office and it's just not a good option.
Hello? Hello? Miss Amanda, can you hear me?
It doesn't work half of the time. It's always out of range. It doesn't charge properly.
A dedicated cell phone to the bus drivers and to the teachers would be a better choice because when teachers are off-site and they need to get in contact with somebody at the school, it's important that they can reach them right away.
The school often takes the children on field trips and spends a lot of time on the playground, where safety is important, but communication is unreliable.
If something happens at the far end of the playground where a child is hurt, they can't get a hold of us. The remote phone that we use, it's useless. If we had a cell phone that we could use to bring on the bus, to bring out on the playground, that would be so beneficial to the center.
In an effort to help out the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center with their communication challenges, Jeff Emley with AT&T is meeting with Miss Colleen to discuss the school's needs and possible solutions that AT&T can provide.
Life dictates that we're not always near a way to communicate with other people. Based on the logistics of this early learning center, AT&T provides a solution that easily allows you to connect outside, inside, or off-site as well.
AT&T is providing just the right fit for the school. A reliable network so that everyone can be in touch all the time. AT&T is also donating prepaid service to the school and gifting them with several smartphones, including the ZTE Maven 3 smartphone. Get a great deal on the ZTE Maven 3 at AT&T stores, and plans come with unlimited talk and text, and various data options are available.
I am so pleased that Jeff just gave us some solutions to our cell phone problems, and I'm going to go out and surprise the staff right now. Jennifer, Kaylee, come here. Look what AT&T has done for us. They're giving us free cell phones and free prepaid plans.
It's just so amazing to have a phone to be able to communicate with the office that works properly for if there's an emergency out on the playground, we can contact them and it will be so helpful. So no more using that phone that doesn't work anymore.
That's exactly right.
That is amazing.
Or using your own phone.
Yeah.
That solves a lot of problems.
Thank you for what you guys do.
With the new services available with AT&T Prepaid, there are no credit checks, no annual contracts, and no activation fees, and anyone is eligible, so this could be a great fit for the school.
After hearing the story and the history of the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center, AT&T was more than happy to step in and be part of the solution by providing cell phones as well as prepaid service.
Thanks to AT&T's great network, being able to effectively communicate is going to make a significant difference for everyone here at the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center.
Oh, hi, Nicole.
Hi guys, I'm just calling to let you know that we have arrived safely to our field trip.
Wonderful. Okay, tell Mr. Roy to give us a call when you're ready to come back.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
We use our phones constantly to let the school know that we have gotten there safely. If there's an emergency while on the field trip, we need to be able to communicate with them. So it's really important that we keep that line open.
The school doesn't have to compromise network quality or devices with AT&T Prepaid.
With AT&T's prepaid service, you have the luxury of being able to use the latest smartphones with that technology, which would allow you to use things like navigation when you're traveling to different locations with children.
Plans come with unlimited talk and text, and various data options are available. And because you can bring your own devices, it's perfect for the school's newer tech toys and tablets that the kids use to learn and play.
Play is very important with the young students so they learn how to get along, play together, and also to learn to do new things and use their imaginations. And the ability to use communication devices will only increase as they grow because that's a big part of our world right now.
Welcome back. Over the years, the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center has influenced the social, emotional, and educational development of thousands of children ages 1 through 5 by providing research-based curriculum that centers around teaching children through play.
Children's work is play. That is how they learn. It is through trial and error. It is through hands-on experience. It's through just the sheer joy of playing.
I know that my son definitely learns best when he's playing. He's the kind of kid who wants to figure stuff out, takes stuff apart and wants to try and put it back together. Being in an environment like here where they allow that freedom to interact with other kids, take things apart, put them back together, it's been awesome for him.
When it comes to understanding just how much children do in fact learn through playing, there's no better insight than the experts at Fisher-Price. And in the spirit of the holiday season, Fisher-Price has delivered a 4-wheel sled loaded with the latest toys to help out this deserving not-for-profit school.
Fisher-Price products really allow kids to learn through play and really prepare them to be successful and discover what they like to do best and really nurture that nature that's already within them.
As a mom, I've seen play teach my children things I can't teach them. Their play, they're able to accomplish things that I cannot do for them. That's something that they need to experience on their own. Those are skills that no mom or teacher can teach.
When we learn through play, most of the time the kids don't even know that they're learning something. They just think we're having fun. And I always believe that as a teacher too, and a parent, learning through play has been one of the most important aspects of any childhood growth.
Fisher-Price has introduced the center and their little learners to a variety of new toys that will help teach them to think and learn.
So our first entry into the Think and Learn portfolio was Codapillar last year, and he was all about teaching the youngest of kids to program at the earliest of age. It's all about coding for preschoolers. This year, Teach and Tag Moby is a fun little robot that plays games with preschoolers, gets them up and moving because we know they learn better when they're up and moving, but he also helps teach them those really important skills of listening and following directions. And that's a really, really important skill for a preschooler to understand. And so whether it's through that fun game of red light, green light, kids are stopping and listening to see what's next.
Green light, go! Run, 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 green!
Impulse control is a lot of activities that are like stop and go. Red light, green light, those type of things. Now there's a lot of toys who also incorporate that. All those games are fun, they're engaging, they're actively listening. The children need to know the cue when to stop. So when they have this task with the toy, it is setting them up for success in a safe environment.
Kids actually learn better when they're active and they're moving and they're up and they're learning, and that's really when learning really takes place.
At Fisher-Price, when we think about preschoolers, we think about active bodies, active minds. That's how they learn best. So when they're staying busy with their bodies, their minds are expanding. Preschoolers have so much energy. So Smart Cycle is a way for families to let them burn it off. The more kids paddle on Smart Cycle, the more they can learn. So you have to keep pedaling it to get the game to keep going. Parents tell us that Smart Cycle lets them feel like they're giving their kids some guilt-free screen time. They feel like their kid is pedaling and active and burning off energy and learning at the same time. A feeling of success or achievement or accomplishment is what fires kids up to keep learning.
I got it!
When kids feel like, wow, this is fun, I feel good about this, it's that positivity that makes them love to learn for life.
Toys like Little People Animal Rescue and Disney Princess Magical Wand Palace by Little People help children use their imaginations to learn about sharing and caring.
The other thing that's really important at this age, and it starts as early as 1 or 2 years old, is emotional intelligence development, right? Teaching our children to be better, kinder, more caring individuals, and really teaching that idea of selflessness, helping others, caring for others.
You can tell a kid, share all you want, but it's much more meaningful and they understand it and internalize it so much better when they're actually doing it. as they play. So when we're designing toys, especially our little people toys, these toys help kids understand taking turns, sharing, how when everyone plays together, everyone has a lot more fun.
I think learning emotional intelligence from early on in life is a huge benefit. Seeing our children interacting from a very early age, I think greatly benefits them as they go through school and into adulthood and careers.
How can a toy teach us to be kind? Well, a toy really fosters the idea of collaboration, sharing, playing together, taking turns. Through the content that we provide, we also encourage kids to talk about that and learn lessons about what it means to be selfless and kind and generous, and how that will help them build lasting friendships and be better prepared later in life.
Fisher-Price has a wide range of toys that stimulate and engage even the youngest learners. Toys like Zoom and Crawl Monster encourages your baby to crawl and play, while toys with Smart Stages adjust to your child's learning stage as they grow.
Smart Stages is a system that we are super proud of. It allows a toy to really be unlocked and customized based on the age and stage of a child.
The new toys that were donated are so advanced in the areas of technology and just the way they were designed with levels.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good job.
The children can build upon the skills that they're learning. They start out at level 1 and then move on to level 2 and then level 3. So the teachers and the children are extremely excited about the opportunity to have these toys in their classrooms to benefit from.
Show me the triangle. Triangle.
No two kids develop at the same pace or at the same rate or in the same way. So our toys have to be ready to meet the children where they are and have something for where that child is developmentally, and we design them that way.
Our mission at Fisher-Price is to help families give their children the very best possible start.
At the center, children are given a head start in life, regardless of their family's income. The donations provided will help the school with its continued commitment to assist families in financial need.
These donations from AT&T and from Mattel Toys will help us to give more money to our scholarship program, which is the most important program we have. We never want to turn a family away. We want to be able to give them as much support as possible.
To be able to receive all of these things, the toys, the phones, it's going to give us an opportunity to use our resources to pay it forward even more in the community in other ways. And to be the recipient of these things and having somebody pay it forward, back to us is really special.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces. For more information on anything you've seen on today's show, or to learn how to be a part of the show, go to our website, designingspaces.tv. Making a space you can call home. Living the lifestyle you desire, it's what we're all about. We are Designing Spaces.